If you're a blogger or an influencer who's spending more than 20% of your working time creating content and you're not hitting your revenue goals, then your business is broken. Creating content for free is not a business model. Yes, creating content is a part of your business and works to attract in your perfect audience, but it's a piece of your business, not your entire business. If you're like most and you are spending 80% or more of your time on content, your content is actually keeping you broke and stuck. Spending all your time on creating content would be like if Target kept creating products and paying brands to create products, but they didn't have an actual store to sell them. As you already know, that model just doesn't work. In the ACE framework, there are 3 key pieces you need to have a scalable business. ACE, it stands for attract, convert, and execute. And if you don't have all 3 pieces, chances are you're overwhelmed, you're stressing, you're struggling, and you are not hitting your revenue or your impact goals. I don't have to tell you that something isn't working in your business if you're feeling super overwhelmed and stuck and you're not hitting your goals. That's exactly why we created the ACE framework, to help you scale your business and show you what the holes are and where you need to focus. Most influencers are spending 80% or more of their time in content creation. What I've noticed from 10 plus years in the industry and working with hundreds of students is this is a huge problem. First, if you're spending 80% of your time creating content, if you're like most, you don't have a specific, strategic, targeted promotion plan for each piece of content. So you're creating tons of content that isn't getting the reach it deserves, and you're already on to the next piece of content before you've promoted the first piece of content in the way it deserves. This is why the first part of the framework focuses on attract. Attract is focused on having a specific audience growth strategy that combines your unique differentiated content with an audience growth system. You publish a piece of content and you share it synergistically across your platforms, so it builds on each other and it takes your person on a journey. It also allows them to see you multiple times on different platforms with your one message on different channels like Instagram, email, and video, so you build trust with them. It's not about creating endless amounts of content. It's about delivering the right message to the right person at the right time to build trust, authority, and expertise. If creating hours and hours of content was successful, if it was a no-fail business model, every single Instagrammer and TikToker would be a millionaire by now. It's not about the amount of content you create, it's about having a clear system with the right message to bring the right people into your community. The second piece of the framework is convert. If you have nailed the attract phase, but you are missing the convert piece, then you'll have audience growth, but you won't be making any money. You'll have people coming into your community, but it's without a purpose. The convert phase is to actually have a way to get paid. To have a fully recession-proof business, you should have 3 to 5 solid streams of income. So if one dips, you can actually rely on the other. But the first place you start is building one solid offer, one solid converting way to get paid. In the convert phase, we focus on building your first solid offer, the messaging around it, so your perfect people say yes and they feel like it's a no-brainer offer for them. You probably already realize how important your messaging is for your business and being able to communicate clearly what you do, who you help, and how you help them. And for those of you who want to work with brands, this piece is so important and extremely passed over. Start offering brands packages with your unique framework built into it, and you'll be amazed at the sales and the prices brands will be willing to pay if you set yourself apart like this. The third piece of the framework is execute. If you've nailed the attract phase and the convert phase, you will have an audience of people who is solidly growing and money flowing in the door, but you'll be capped at the amount you can do due to your capacity. If you're in this phase, then you may be feeling overwhelmed and overworked and wondering, how could you possibly go on any any longer and continue in this trajectory. In this stage, we focus on automating, deleting, delegating, and team building. Not having any help in your business is like opening up a restaurant and expecting to be the cook, the server, the hostess, the cleanup crew, and everything else. If you're doing everything yourself, imagine how much more you could get done if you had at least one person helping you, if you had at least one person on your team. How much more impact would you be able to make in the world, and how much more freedom would you have if you were able to delegate, to hand off tasks, and have a team member right alongside to support you? A lot, right? The fact that you've gotten to this point means you're ready to stop creating so much content for free and build a lasting, sustainable, profitable business. So decide which stage to start focusing on and build out each system: attract, convert, and execute. So which one of these stages are you going to start with? Let me know in the comments.